Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Sixers to start out. And stolen by Durant. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
He does not get the second one. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Here's Paul, following the score by Philadelphia. Pass to Aiden. Back to Okogie. Now Aiden. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Oh.
Laser focus by CP3. Look, he takes the contact and still delivers the mail.
Durant's shot is off.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Melton on the wing. Here's Embiid. No good. Ooh, excellent D there from Aiden. The Suns on offense. Outside Durant. To the paint. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passes of all time.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Tucker. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Misses off the left iron.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
And Durant with the big finish.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Now here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. The Sixers again can't hit.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Here's Okogie, pounded by Harris. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Ho hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD, just making the game look easy, somewhat boring.
Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Embiid to end the run. Melton, right side. For three, here's Harris. And another miss by Philadelphia.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
For three, Durant. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Back to Tucker. The Sixers again can't hit.
And he does it right in his face. This is how you answer a three with a three. Just merciless.
Pass to Durant.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
No good there. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Melton with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
An absolute monster on the glass. Embiid uses his size and power so well to clean up the glass.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
From deep, Melton. And he buries his first look.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
Here's Durant. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And so here's Phoenix. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant. And James Harden pulls it down.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Embiid inside. Here's Tucker. The second effort. And Biyombo with the block. Right side Durant. Durant with another miss. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. And then Harden with the jam.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire.
The 76ers, 12. Phoenix, get on your feet.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Here's Harden. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Left side Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Uses the pick so nicely. Paul gets the screen and fires away.
Harden, good.
James Harden.
Harden's got 6 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Here's Ayton. And the layup falls.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, that has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Harden into the lane. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Paul. Shoots. And that one's long. The Sixers trailing. Here's Embiid. Yes,
Joel
and a
Embiid.
nice assist from Harden.
Assist goes to
He's got 9.
James Harden.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
James
And the
Harden.
call will be against James Harden.
Personal foul.
That's his first
Second
foul.
team foul.
Outside Paul. To the middle. Here's Durant. That one no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Pass to Tucker. Releases. And here's another one for the Sixers.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?"
Now he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Back to Okogie. They get it again. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the
2
block.
minutes remaining in the first
Here's
half.
Booker.
2 minutes.
And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last.
Substitution for your Suns.
Phoenix calls timeout.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Suns timeout. That's right, Suns.
And the 76ers making a change here.
Suns dancer.
Pass to Paul.
That was your Suns youth dance team.
Rebound by the 76ers. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took in the strike. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the
The
line for the
southpaw,
76ers.
hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Here's Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Pass to Embiid. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Biyombo. Outside Paul. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
From down in the low post, it goes. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Inside, Craig. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Embiid inside. 11 points in the game. And he comes up with a bucket. Now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Pass to Payne. 5 on the clock. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia.
27. The 76ers. 31.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Durant inside. The kick out to Paul. Now Durant. He can't get it to go.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Okogie. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA. And they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Second personal.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How many guys his size can pull up off the dribble and move like that? Durant is the real unicorn.
Pass to Okogie.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Ayton with the defensive effort. Durant inside. This for the tie. He can't get that one to fall. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Maxey, a good look. No good off the back of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Durant. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
The Suns trailing. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Tough hoop from Kevin Durant. KD makes those look way easier than they actually are.
Pass to Embiid. On target from range. And the 76ers lead by 4. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Outside Ross. Ayton inside. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Here's Maxey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropped the dimes.
Phoenix calls timeout.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
Another big cheer for your Suns youth team. Make some noise.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards, he is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
The three, here's Harris.
3-point field
Knocks
goal.
it down from distance. And it's an 11-point 76ers lead. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Harris. They get it back. Outside Maxey. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Here they are, your Suns dancers.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
And the Suns miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Harden. Over Payne. Harden misses. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Here's Ross. Craig on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Outside Maxey. Pass to Harden. To the wing on the left. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Torrey Craig. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
11 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Damian Lee. Devin Booker.
And here is Maxey from downtown. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9-point cushion.
36. The 76ers. 45.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Youth Dance Team.
The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. Launches it. Second shot opportunity. Let's go with a 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul with the bucket.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Here's Harden. The kick out to Milton. Pass to Harden. To the inside. Dedmon.
Assisted
And
by
down it goes.
James
Dumped
Harden.
it through off a beautiful setup.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
Here's Booker. Here's Okogie. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that
Dwayne
shot.
Dedmon.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Outside Milton. And he lays it up and in.
Milton.
Milton's got his first 2 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Biyombo, good.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Here's Harden. And he drives in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Biyombo. The Suns making a switch here.
Here comes some T-shirts.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
James Harden.
Allie, thank you. Count it. Good.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Pass to Okogie. To the wing, right side. Now here's Durant. Covered by Milton. Durant draws the double. Shot clock at 6. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And And so here is Philadelphia. Now Philadelphia with it. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And it's Harden penetrating.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
For three, Durant. Nails it from three. Durant's got 24.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Milton for three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Durant. Inside. Here's Ayton. Goes back up. Durant. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here are the Sixers now. It's a 13-point game. Harden from outside. They get it back. Pass to Embiid. Melton outside. The three is up. And Ayton pulls it down.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter here. Tries again. And the layup is good.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
And that one's good. Melton.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
For three, Durant. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for James Harden.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Outside Milton. Back to Harden. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.